In this video, I'm going to go over this XTOOL D5 smart diagnostic system. So what this is like a smart computer for checking check engine lights, ABS lights, tire pressure sensor gauges, and things like that. You can reset, you can actually program and relearn tire pressure on this thing. You can change check engine lights. You can find out what's going on. It gives you the codes. It gives you everything that you need with this thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox it right here. I've got a car over here with a check engine light that I'm curious what it is, and I'm just going to show y'all in real time how this thing works. So it looks like you get a little set of instructions. Pretty simple guide here. This does hook up to Wi-Fi, so it's kind of like a tablet style. You see that? I've already had it out and looked over it. You get to, and it goes into any type of OBD2 sensor, kind of a standard pin sensor, if you see right there. And then right here is the USB A to C, and that's to hook it to a computer. That's pretty much it that you get with this thing. Let's take this over here and let's check this little Nissan car that I got and try to figure out what's going on with it, because it has a check engine light on, and I just want to show y'all. So you hold down the power button right there. It does come on. See it coming on right there. I think it's going to ask to hook up to a Wi-Fi. Right here's where you can put a small little memory card in there for saving your features. And then right here is where the USB-C goes in. There's where a computer goes out right there. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing connected, and let's go over here and test it up on some on the engine, see what's going on. So I'm over here at the car now. Let's go ahead and move this seat back. So you see, I got it on right here. I plugged it in. I went ahead and signed in. So you get auto scan, diagnostics, OBD2, special functions, updates, and then you go over to more. I'm just going to show you some of the features. You got profile, report, settings. I can change the language, units. Let's go ahead and let's put this to good old USA units. Go back. Wi-Fi connection, display, storage, date, upload, report to the cloud. Let me go ahead and plug this in, because we do have a check engine light on this thing, and start the engine. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. You see the check engine light right there. Let's go ahead and plug this into the sensor. We are plugged in. Let's go auto scan. Auto scan. It's going to go through the initializing. It's communicating, being established. Pretty much, I have a heavy suspicion that what this is a code, firmware upgrading. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I had to go through and do a little updating on it. So now I've got it running the diagnostic. This is a Nissan car, and you can see the coolant temperature is coming up. Variable speed sensor. See the battery voltage. So that tells me that the battery voltage is good. I can check out more on it if I want to check out. Y'all see, so that lets me know my alternator is charging. See, it's 14.6, air fuel ratio, intake valve. See, I can check all of this different stuff. Fuel ratio. So if you're thinking you might have some problems with maybe your injectors or something like that, injection pulse, mass flyer, airflow sensor, bank 1 right there. You can see right here, you have engine, transmission, anti-lock braking systems, airbag. Let's do the anti-lock. Oh, this might take a minute. So once again, you got to do some initializing. And these things are not that complicated to use. Once you kind of like get one and going over all of the stuff, you can use like videos and stuff and figure out exactly how some of this stuff works. But once you kind of figure out the basics on how to read one of these codes, you'll be fine with this thing right here. And XTOOL makes it very easy to read their units too. It's actually everything contained right here. The other one I had to use an app on my cell phone. Please confirm ignition is on, diagnostic, to harness. We won't mess with that. I'm not worried about that. Let's do manual selection. Let's do the auto scan. Read trouble codes. So that's what we want to do. We want to read, you got pending codes, permanent codes. So let's go pending codes right here. No pending codes. Stored codes. Well, you see what the code is. So there it is. So the code is a PO420, Catalink System Efficiency Below Threshold Bank 1. Pretty much, I think I've got a bad Catalink converter on that. And I do have the check engine light is still on. Let's do permanent codes, see what that does. So we got no pending codes, no permanent codes, but the stored code is what I looked at. So let's go ahead, let's clear this code. Do you want to clear the code? Clear the code. It has just been cleared. I have officially, let me show you on the dash. Remember there was a check engine light on, the check engine light's off. What I'm gonna do, so now what I'll do, I'll go ahead and drive this thing. We'll see if if that code comes back. I cleared the code. It might have been, now the temperature got down to like 20s here. It went from like 80s to 20, so maybe that threw some sort of signal, but more than likely I'm going to have to replace that catalytic converter. What I do, this lets me know, I can take it to a shop and let them know that I ran a code on it and what my codes were. If you go over to special functions, we'll go through special functions here. You've got, this is where I was talking about, you can actually reset these tire pressure gauges. Now you will have to know how to do this stuff. It's not that complicated. I did it with XTOOL before. You have to get a relearning tool for each sensor and probably replace the sensors. You got to get a shop to do all that for you. You got different stuff, ABS bleeding on here, GPF regen. I actually don't know what that is. It's probably something with a catalytic converter, I'm sure, but injector cooling and all, or ejector coating and all that, if you had to change the injectors and redo all that. This tool right here can do a wide variety of functions. This is something I recommend for even your backyard mechanics like myself, or if you run in a shop and you need to get just a decent little tool at an affordable price, this is what I recommend. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the XTOOL D5. See y'all in the next video.